Hello everyone, I'm Miss Mark. Welcome if you are new, welcome back if you've been here before. I'm a comic artist and I'm an illustrator, and I make YouTube videos about both comics and illustratoring. So in this video, I was working on the Patreon rewards for the month of June. I've started using my Patreon rewards as sort of like an excuse to do traditional art. Like, if I have to make a Patreon reward, I'll just make it a rule, I guess, that it has to be traditionally designed. So then I have an excuse to do just some for fun art, and then I turn it into postcards and stickers. It's really nice. This particular month, I really liked the way the postcard came out because I did a glossy postcard instead of a matte, and the colors came out so rich and just so deep. They looked real good. So I think we're going to be doing glossy for a while. If you're a patron, let me know how you feel about that. If you're not a patron, you can also let me know how you feel about glossy postcards, I guess. So anyway, I had a lot of fun working on this painting. I kind of let the concept be simple because I really wanted to have fun with the material and kind of like rendering it extensively. If you've watched my most recent videos, you may have seen me talking about how I want to go to a more simple, less rendered style, which is true, but this video was made, and this art was made before I kind of decided to experiment with that. So here we go. I don't think it's over-rendered or anything, but I feel like the shading, I don't know. I feel like it was well executed, but it's a kind of a bland concept a little bit. He's just standing there in front of some trees. But I feel like this painting is kind of an example of like, if your painting technique is interesting enough, it's okay. It's okay if your composition's a little bit on the blah side, a little bit bland, a little bit flavorless. Because I really didn't have a lot of confidence in this painting because the composition and just the concept was so basic. But as I started painting it, I had so much fun. I hope that fun like comes through the painting because I feel so fond of it because of the way it turned out. But then I also, I don't know, I had so many doubts when I first started painting it. I did do a mini version before I did the big version. I did a small version with Artex markers to sort of just get the concept, and then I did a big version with acrylic paint. Now, one thing I will say, I was pretty focused on filming, and the downside is it meant that I kind of painted at a weird angle, and when I was done, the painting had such a clear slant. I don't know if you can tell, like if the lens kind of hides that when you guys see it in the video, but in person, you look at the painting and you're like, whoa, that person was like crooked. Their house was crooked or something when they painted that. So I did have to modify it quite a bit on my iPad before I ordered the postcards. And I don't know, whenever I have to do that, I'm like, I failed. I have to do so much editing because I failed at the painting stage. But I still like the painting and I absolutely love the postcards. So I guess that's kind of what matters. Not a whole lot has been going on. This is actually the third voiceover I've recorded today, so not a lot has happened since I recorded the previous voiceover. But I have been getting back into a slightly more regular habit of drawing and painting, which has been nice. I feel like I almost had like a panic moment when I was kind of trying to get back into colored illustrations because I thought like I'd lost all my skills, but I've been kind of keeping up with it a bit more this summer, and I'm starting to feel like, you know, I'm calming down, and I've realized that my skills did not just vanish. I'm very rusty and stiff still, but my skills did not vanish, and the years of learning how to paint were not in vain, which is a good feeling. It's nice to know that my entire education wasn't a waste of time. That's nice. And I've just been kind of like, as I get into like a more regular practice of painting, it's less of a big deal if the painting doesn't turn out well, because I can just always try again, you know? It's kind of just overall, I feel a lot more calm in the recent weeks about painting and drawing in general. So it's been pretty swell. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. As always, thank you for hanging out with me and keeping me company. I hope I was able to keep you company, and I will check in with you in a future video. Bye bye. Bye. Don't forget to comment. Bye.